I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.
I don't want to set the world on fire, honey. I love you too much. I just want to start a great big flame down in your heart. You see, way down inside of me, darling, I have only one desire. And that one desire is you. And I know nobody else ain't gonna do.
Hello! Hello. Welcome back. Tonight, we're gonna torture ourselves again, because we're finishing the Shayy doc. Oh, Christ, I'm not fucking ready. Song ended, I'm disliking based. Hello, Ralse, and hello, Photos. I hope you're ready for this, because this is going to be fucking painful. Holy fuck, it's going to be so fucking painful. Let me get this shit up. Honestly, I should have just played the song on loop. You got your bleach. You're lucky you weren't here for the second half of the past stream, because the last stream last night, I was playing a game for like half an hour, 40 minutes, and then the doc was fucking, we were looking at that and it's like, holy fuck, that hurt my brain so fucking much. What I'm gonna do now is just to keep my thoughts in order. Just in case I miss anything, I'm actually gonna have to bring out like a fucking notepad here. Oh my fucking god, just to make sure that everything's in line. You glad you went to sleep? Good. What's up, Photos? Bring me photos of Spider-Man! What do you mean? What do you mean you made it for me? That sounds ominous. And scary. Lancer DR, what happened to Shayy? Not many good things. You became a bread. It's made after me. Oh no. Should we do this as like a little warm-up, as a little cringe palate cleanser before we go into the doc? Because holy fuck. Lancer, welcome. But anyways, doc is about 260 pages long, maybe a little longer, maybe a little less. There's 2 documents. I've already read the other one. The one that was made by the by a YouTuber who went by Sibbles or whatever. Oh, it's a game! I thought it was a video! I thought it was gonna be cringe. I was so close to searching it because I thought it was going to be like a haha photos funny joke, and it's actually going to be like a somewhat decent like piece of content. How dare you? I knew I couldn't trust you, Photos. I knew there was something off and homosexual about you. Oh shit. Oh, this was the wrong screen. Okay, I need this up here, and I need my shit. My only short is mediocre. It's probably not that bad. It's probably better than whatever I put up. Alright, let's see. Let's do this shit again. Why do we call Shayy a he when he has a non-binaroid flag? Is he actually a non-binary? You know what? I might just pull it up. I might just pull it up. How do I go to your channel? Huh? Did I break everything? Warning, it's very quiet, so use full volume. You might be trying to troll me. Hold on. Literally Roblox jailbreak is Shayy lore? I don't know what Roblox jailbreak is. I'm not in tune with Roblox lore. How do I search? Oh, I know how to do it. Okay, no way. The Shayy situation got me so depressed. Oh my fucking word. Oh no, I can just do it from here. I can go to channel here. And then I can copy here. Oh look, we got another Shayy video. It's probably going to be crap, but whatever. All of the videos that I've seen about Shayy from people have been fucking crap. Roblox jailbreak is just you're a prisoner trying to escape jail. Oh, it's like, what was it? Like, Prison Escapists? The other game? But actually, hold on. I fucked up. Hold on. I need to change this for a second so we can actually see. Photos is amazing. Oh, what the fuck am I? Oh, this is the wrong. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How do I go back? Oh, shit. Undo. I held the wrong button. There we go. And now we do that. No, I still got it wrong. Hold on. Motherfuck. Professional streamer, by the way. No, that's okay. Alright. Here we go. Mega zoom in. Yes. Alright, photos. What is your only short?
Mango, 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 mango.
Your short is a screen recording. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. This is the best video I've ever seen in my life. And it's weird because it's like the audio hasn't like rendered properly. Check your posts. Check your posts. If your hand is wet and you touch a damp wall, does your hand get slightly more wet or slightly more dry? It depends, bro. It depends. I'm not gonna think about this too much. I'm gonna vote wet because oh motherfuck. I don't want to sign in. Why do I have to sign in? Motherfucker. Okay, fine, whatever. I missed the whole joke. Ah, I got the gist of it. Let's, so Merg. We watched a video from Merg last night. That guy had a fucking axe to grind. That was, whatever he had, that was fucking personal. We watched this stream from this is one of the Doc's creators. That was fucking shit. We watched this was disturbing. Daily Deltarune news. Shayy situation. The Undertale community roasting Shayy. I'm not interested. What's going on with Shayy? This looks like a dog shit video. I'm not ready for this, man.
Guys, I can't believe this is actually happening. I'm speechless. I'm actually so speechless. Out of every single person out there, it's Shayy? Huh? I thought you were a honest, respecting person, but no, as I'm writing a script right now, and also recording, by the way, he's losing hundreds of subs as every single moment passes.
I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. I can't fucking do it. I can't fucking do it. No. This guy, he can't even speak English. He can't even speak English.
I am still in shock.
I don't give a shit, bro. I don't give a shit. Motherfucker. Is there a response from this guy yet? By any chance? We just hit 470,000 subscribers. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Fucking hell. Fucking, this shit sucks. So nobody has made a good Shayy video yet. Special ass accent. Mommy said I'm artistic. Alright, you know what? Fuck it, I'm stalling too much. Let's get the fucking dock up. I'll actually leave those tabs though, so everyone can see where I'm at. I think this is an okay layout, isn't it? Holy motherfucking flashbang. That should be good enough. If I need to zoom in, I'll zoom in. So we've already seen the preface, we've seen Star Smiley's account, we've seen Aspen's account, we've seen Azuraith's account, we've seen Willie J's account. Right. So that's 4. I can see the message right here, photos. I don't know what to make of it. It's censored, and thank fuck it is, because I don't want to see whatever deformities that fucking individual has. Alright. So, a little bit of a recap, if I remember correctly. So, alright. Shayy Super Rape Doc Recap. Alright, so Star Smiley. The important bit was roping without consent, even though Shayy knew Star was an asexual. So, fuck, I'm so useless at this. Alright, so that's the big one. That's the only one I care about. What would you say? Plus, other shit I don't give a swag about. Further proves Shayy is a retard who doesn't understand social cues. What would you say? Not responsible. What else? Something with money? Retard with money? What's another thing? Not good with relationships. Alright, good enough. Good enough. Then we saw Aspen, which, if I remember correctly, that's the fucking scary one, isn't it? That's the fucking scary one. Oh, yeah, no. This is the fucked up one. This is the fucked one. I remember this one now. It's all coming back to me. So, what would you say? This needs to be fucking capitalized. Potential for grooming because of the circumstances when they met. Aspen was underage. Now, the important part is, did Shayy know at the time? That's very important, I need to know. And then another big one is, SA at the, I believe it was GDQ, which says games done quick event. SA at the GDQ was invited under false pretense, was then Saeed. Need clarification. How bad was it... Because this fucking guy doesn't describe it like at fucking all. He doesn't describe it like at fucking all. I don't want to see an IRL photos of Sybil's. You type too slow, I know. Half-assed manipulator. You think Shayy thought to himself when Aspen had their birthday over rape? This crop is terrible, yeah. You don't have the time, Mia? Don't worry. Because it's like, I'm gonna try and speed run this fucking shit. But anyways, it's about shit about a fucking crap fucking document. Oh yeah, I need to put that here somewhere. What would you say? Not good. Shayy is a retard who cries when confronted. Lol. Now the Aspen one pisses me off because it's like, this is not like... Depending on severity, this should have been reported to the authorities. Also, concerns... If I read this right, hold on. Now, we have to go all the way over here. So, blah, 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 anxiety, blah, 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 compliments, where is it? The real kicker is about, and then fucking, yeah, here's the chaser stuff. Oh, yeah, I forgot to put that in here. Very obviously a fucking chaser. Yeah. Concerns about photos exchanged between each other. Oh, and yeah, I forgot as well another thing. Bo Black's type behavior with that is in reference to Utes. Alright. I think that's everything that I have about Star Smiley and about Aspen. Azuraith, I believe, just got very pissed off with him. Like, Azuraith. What were you saying? Shayy. What were you saying? Pushed boundaries with Azure got very pissed off afterwards, and in due time essentially told Shayy to fuck off. So that one's nice and short. Now the other one is Willie J, which I believe, I don't know. That Willie J was just fucking silly. Copes about seeing Shayy's fetish Twitter accounts. Shayy cries like a bitch. Motherfucker. What would you say? You're mean. That's it. You're mean. You're mean. Alright. I'm done with this fucking shit. Before YouTube AI gonna delete this stream, take me, YouTube algorithm gods. Take me, and my life will be yours. Alright. Anonymous 1. Click the subtabs of this tab for Anonymous number 1 testimony. Why is it written like this? Table of contents. Open and disclaimer, blah blah blah. Oh, fuck off. Alright. Written statement from Anon. Fuck, finally. Motherfucker, I hate this shit. Alright. Why is the screenshot so shit? I'll just zoom out a little bit. One more time. The day has felt very repetitive. Bro, we're just looking at the same shit said like over and over and over and over again. What are you talking about? I need to improve the fucking crop on this shit as well. Motherfucker. Your whole day? I think you just found out the concept of Groundhog Day. Just like everyone says the same thing, everyone does the same thing, you've seen the same things. Alright, let me see this fucking shit. Because all I need is just to read. All I need is to sneed. Motherfuck! Why is my crop so shit? Holy fuck. Technical difficulties Co0lio. That's what it says in the document! I'm not a Redditor! The document says that. The document says that. I have... What would you say? Like, I have plausible deniability. Alright. Okay. This is a complete reaccounting of what exactly went on between me and Shayy, and a direct fallout for the people unaware. Please have the heart to read it in fuel. It discusses my side and my truth. I've seen you not properly explain the situation to people when you tell them. I know the half-truth you have told. I want you to drop your ego and be honest. I want you to tell people you've told in full transparency what you did. You made a sexual joke targeted towards me over a tweet unrelated to you, which I only sent because I felt like I had to prove I wasn't a bottom after you teased that I was one. What is this? I am not a bottom. I am not a bottom. I am not a bottom, Dr. Han. What the fuck? About giving me a hickey. That is the truth. It was not God, I wish that were me. It was where and am I getting this? You have my permission to tell them. I know you name-dropped me anyway, so go ahead. It's embarrassing for me, but they deserve to know the truth. If you want to be truly accountable, you will also know that this isn't the first time you've been told not to make intimate comments or jokes, or to not act like you do with people in private. You'll do that if you want to be better, because the first step to improving is to admit the truth. It will have consequences, but that's the first step. That's what taking accountability is, Shayy. That's what taking accountability is. Your friends will still make you it doesn't happen again. If you really want to, you can even use screenshots. Show them what happened if you really have the balls to. I'm not sure Shayy does in a literal sense of the word. Hell, show them the full sense, or the full thing. Show them our confrontation if you want. You have my full consent. I have nothing to hide, and I'm ready for the consequences. How embarrassing and painful those exchanges are to read for me. Right, that was fucking cringe and gay. Fucking... right. Hopefully I won't have to zoom in again, because that was fucking disgusting. All rapists? All streamers who wear masks seem to have grooming charges? Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. This isn't the mask photos, this is my face. Anyways, I hope everyone who already knows what went down can take the time to read this in full too. I've given you the evidence and condensed version in private. Here you can read the more in-depth and personal reaccounting of the situation, alongside extra parts I might have missed. TLDR, Shayy lied, has continued omitting information and heavily downplayed what actually happened between me and them. This is behavior that I have exhibited with others too. This is written through the 5th of November to the 9th of November 2025. Alright, so it has been edited by Anon1. It was held to remove any and all identifiers, blah blah blah, so that's to keep people safe. The original document was sent to Shayy's private circles and communities. Don't care what actually happened between Anonymous1 and Shayy. Hello, Anonymous1 here. I'm sorry it has come to this for the people who are most likely sick of hearing about everything relating to this situation. Ideally, Shay's accountability statement would have been the last time you guys would have had to hear about it. But Shay continues not to properly explain what happened, and now I'm here having to do it myself. This feels wretched, and I'm afraid. 2 out of 26, by the way. Before I begin, I do want to just explain a little where my head is at all of this. First, please make sure you're going back to both the videos and the screenshots and cross-referencing as you read to make sure you're coming to the conclusions you do on the basis of facts and evidence. I do not expect you to take my words, so please make sure you are evaluating the conversations themselves to ensure you know what is happening in full. I mean, you don't have to do it, but it's probably for the best. So that's probably what that is. Is that not a link? Maybe, maybe not. Secondly, please be aware that my intent isn't to drive Shay's friends away with us. I am fully aware and already know of people who don't know the situation in full that are continuing to stick by them. Okay, so whatever. Okay, but what actually happened? How's this affected me? By the sign this document, I've had a second mental health crisis, blah, blah, blah. I've had 2 fits of hyperventilation, 3 now as of November 16th, since Shayy released their most recent statement. I'm currently writing this of the 6th of November, so it has been 2 days. Okay, whatever. Okay. Yeah, you're in a bad place. So this is useless. Okay, so where did it start? Me and Shayy became friends as a result of me being an active member in their community as a fan, most prominently during 2023. They messaged me for the first time directly on March 11th, 2023, to thank me for the art that I made for them. I was 17 years old. We quickly grew a friendship through interactions both in DMs and in just the general chat. So this is all happening in Discord, obviously, as well as all this fact I was making fan art for them so often. I was added to Trusted on the 27th of June 2023, a bit under a month before I turned 18. She behaved properly while I was underage as far as I'm aware, but soon after turning 18, my birthday being on August 15th, which they in DMs wished me happy birthday and joked about minus the do not interact in bio, this began to use the terms like good boy to describe and praise me. Shayy was 24. So he did know your age. Okay. This one makes it a lot more clear that Shayy knew. So you're 17. As soon as you turned 18, started to act differently. This, from how he describes it, doesn't come across as grooming or priming in any sort of way. This is just him being a bit of a fucking weirdo, you know, like just waiting for like the fucking clock to tick down and then fucking pouncing. You know what I mean? It was on New Year's Eve of 2023, 31st of December, after I had vented to Shayy about me and my mother's relationship and how troubled said relationship was, that Shayy suddenly started speaking to me about their ass. Their message was in direct relation to me offering to listen to them vent, and they proceeded to send a screenshot of someone's Twitter header. This header consisted of Shay's Games Done Quick bed ass picture. So it's a nude. They told me that I used my platform to force my friends to make this her banner for the entire year. I started to respond to this playfully, saying dumb shit like, "God damn, you got dumpy." I was aware this was stupid to say. It's not really something I like to joke about often, but it felt right in the moment given how playful Shayy can be. I wanted to be friends with him, so I wanted to match he wanted to match the freak. This, though, ended up with Shayy saying, "Are you saying you want to have a fat ass?" And my response of that implies I don't have a fat ass already. This is where proof was asked by Shayy. Right. I don't know why Shayy focused on the nickname something ass for this segment. For those unaware, Name Ass was a nickname I gave myself in Shay's sub-only Minecraft server using a sign next to my bed in-game. What the fuck? They are grooming each other in Minecraft as well. I would tell my friends at the time, people I had known for longer than Shayy and can testify themselves, not to call me that name as part of the joke. It was always "don't call me" in 2023, and I know that for certain. I must know, however, that I was saying, what the fuck? I definitely started joking more openly about the name. Now I cannot prove myself that this conversation didn't happen. It's extremely hard to prove a negative, but if it did happen, okay, so this is just fucking, well, I don't give a shit. Shayy goaded the conversation on after I explained, and they joked about my body. Right. This went on until I finally said that I did have a photo that I could show what I meant using the angle it was taken from. This image was of me in my Amori hoodie. Something I'd posted elsewhere. I think I actually posted it in the other Discord's photo channel. They didn't know this yet, though, and I gave them an out since I was confused and unsure on if I should actually post the image or not. Deep down, I wanted to tell them not to do so. Blah, blah, blah. She didn't encourage me to not to. That's a fucked up sentence, what? So I felt like I had to. I wanted Shayy to like me, and I wanted them to be happy. So when they saw my hesitance, responding to my but with a but what. I felt even more inclined to say they are lucky I didn't send anything sexually suggested. They were completely irresponsible. I was young. It was 4 months after I had turned 18. Ah, like, yes, Shay's a freak for pouncing on you that quickly. But you are an adult. You don't have him quite yet. Aspen's testimony is stronger than this. Can we be famous without being a rapist? Yes, you can trauma dump. Want to see my derariate? Why so many popular channels being rapists? Like, stop being attracted to children and focus on videos. Jeez, don't love the minors. Love the grind. That's good advice, or I'll say, don't love minors. Love the grind. I should have that as a poster up in my wall. Actually, up on my ceiling. So every time I wake up, I just see, don't love minors. Love the grind. To add salt to the wound, they blamed me for the conversation even starting. I called this out as projection jokingly because to some extent, I think it was. They teased me, asking me what I was going to do about it. I joked about chasing them around, games talking quick, someday. Something I found funny to do with my tall friends, picturing a height person chasing someone tall down as what? And they told me they would hug me and pick me up. That was one of the many expectations I made for Shayy. Usually these things included more intimate or affectionate things like calling me cues, so that's something that's another pattern as well. I hated anyone calling me this, but I made exceptions for them specifically because it made me feel special. I felt important to them. Is this another one of those people who are like, this guy's mentally raped because he's always been in the position of like a starstruck fan? Is that what it is? I was their special fan. Alright, the same goes for being picked up. I have openly discussed before I would hate the idea of being picked up. It's something people used to do without my consent throughout my childhood because of my height, which resulted in me being spun around and tossed like a doll. It is entirely possible Shayy didn't see it. It's the least of my concerns nonetheless, but I thought it'd be important to note down my own pattern of following Shayy to do things I wouldn't allow others to do. I drew art for them for free when they asked, which they made in their profile picture for the month of October 2024, during a time where I had halted drawing for people when they asked, even when payment was given. Another example of an exception I made for them. I finished it the same day. Shayy actually wasn't the nicest to me about the artwork, but apologized the next day after I confronted them about how it hurt my feelings. Power imbalance played big on my reactions to Shayy doing these things. I was more hesitant to say no, to be upset, or to upset to confront. These are all things I have always struggled to put boundaries up for the most of my life. Shayy has always been in the back of my mind when making decisions relating to them. I felt I owed it to them with how often they told me how close we were and how much they trusted me. It was something they told me a lot, enough for it to be something I remember so much. This bracketed section was added after finishing the doc whilst reading back, so this is like an addendum. I completely forgot to mention that this was not the only time Shayy made this exact proof joke to me in relation to seeing my ass. In the early hours of the 27th of March 2024, Shayy started streaming Stardew Valley on their Shayy_2 account. In this stream chat, I remember mentioning the New Year's ass incident to them and tagged back to the joke I had made back then. Shayy proceeds to respond proof again to me during the stream. I responded back, linking back to the proof I had sent and showed them an image of an LPS toy I had within reaching distance because I didn't want to take another photo. Shayy never directly responded after this. And I know for a fact it was during the stream because I actively sent them Stardew Valley wiki information and prompted backseat gaming, the worst sin, implying I was sending things as a result of the stream, which again Shayy doesn't respond to. It's in DMs. Why was I afraid to speak up about Shayy? Right, this is a situation I will not give details about that occurred in late 2024 that involved me finding out about a dynamic between Shayy and someone else that was sexual in nature. That person, Victim 7, came to me in confidence about their feelings, and because of the guilt of keeping my knowledge of it from Shayy and my wanting to help in sorting the situation out as someone who cared about both of them as friends, I told them what I knew. The reason I was specifically bringing this up because Shay's reaction to me knowing this information was one of the big reasons I was so terrified to confide in anyone about our own interactions both in the past and present. They've repeated to me that the interactions that they had were personal and private. Cited how it would have made it uncomfortable to read to them because I'm a race. What? And said that it made them uncomfortable that the person in question came to me they knew I was close with without their consent. instead of talking to other people. What the fuck? That situation was in the back of my mind until the most recent incident. It pained me in a way because I knew deep down that the 2023 New Year's situation was wrong, and I kept linking between the two situations and wondering if Shayy saw our relationship in a similar way. I had not enough reasons to properly think this through and tried to forget about it completely. Shayy had a pretty large paranoia and trauma over people talking behind their backs or vague posting, and have expressed this to me multiple times during our friendship. When I was vague about things that were bothering me to them, they would pry and try to get it out of me. Shayy made it a point to tell me multiple times that I would scare them with my vagueness, asking if it was ever about them. Sometimes I didn't particularly want to tell Shayy how I was feeling or what was bothering me, but I always found myself doing it, even when they pried. I couldn't bring myself to tell them no. It felt bad to tell them no. This is you. This is on you, mate. That's on you. You are a fucking mentally raped individual. You can't have boundaries. Right. You can't possibly create or uphold boundaries if you're a person who is incapable of saying no to anyone about anything. Of course you can't fucking... Of course you always felt pressure to do shit. You're fucking damaged in here. Fucking hell, man. This also obviously didn't help with what I had previously said about my fear of telling other people the shitty things they had done to me. They had trauma about their friends going behind their back if I confided in people in private about how uncomfortable they made me feel. I would be triggering their trauma if they found out. It was an unsettling and guilt-ridden feeling. I told myself multiple times when bad things happened that I wouldn't tell anyone. That maybe I'd have to take this shit to the grave with me. I wanted to be loyal and a good friend, and honestly, this entire situation has made me feel like the worst person alive because of this. In the present, I can safely say I have carried guilt for months. I feel like a fucking monster. I feel like a monster. Shayy and other people's hair. What? Oh, I'm sorry, what? Something I have learned against my will during this situation is that Shayy has a thing for long hair. Why is this relevant? December 2nd of 2024, Shayy had spoken to me about how they had got a new hair dryer, in which she had told me if that gives you ideas. At the time, I had no clue what that meant, so I paid it no mind. I had mentioned to them that I wanted to cut my hair shorter because it helps with my gender dysphoria. I think everyone knows I'm trans. Wow, who could have fucking guessed? The guy who only goes after trans people. Or at least in referencing Shayy, who, as far as I know, only goes after trans people. And to my surprise, Shayy responded with, "Your hair looks so amazing though, like they didn't want me to cut it." This was confusing to me because Shayy knows I am trans. Again, literally everyone does. It's strange, but nothing heinous without the context that I know. To give them credit, they told me it was my own choice. That was fine, but the thing is, the context is that they have a thing for longer hair, and that seems to be known to people who have had intimate relations with them. It was news to me until like a month ago, and it was pretty horrifying to find out. Oh my god, he's got a fucking hair fetish. This is the exact same fear I had with my ex. That he was being subtle about something he had a kink over, and that our innocent and personal conversations were being used to satiate his desires. I was pretty fucking upset to find this out, and while it may not mean anything the most, it means a shit ton to me. No wonder Shayy said, if that gives you ideas, it all makes sense to me now. Ooh. Additionally, after all this happened, Shayy offered to let me run my hands through their hair, and then proceeded to cat post. Other people can corroborate that Shayy says similar things and does similar things with others. No, we've seen that, don't worry. Especially people they wish to be intimate or actively are intimate with, which is nearly every fucking person that they've come across. Ever. Motherfucker. So he's a chaser and he likes fucking long hair. What? Did anything weird ever happen in the trusted chat? Alright, so this is just a exclusive channel. You can find the odd examples of Shayy misbehaving and being sexual in trusted chat. I think everyone is guilty of having those moments despite the fact we had children there. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? None of the other fucking retards wanted to mention this? Ralsei, tiger. The difference is Tiger is Tiger is a predator only in the fact that he has a tiger as his avatar. Tiger himself, the person, as far as I'm aware, hasn't actually done anything to anyone. Yet. Yet. So, you've miscategorized them. So Tiger is not a predator. But fuck, why didn't they mention this? Why? Seems pretty important. For most people's standards, you mention this? You mention this, and it's game over. It's game over. I'm going to mention this specific instance because I remember it extremely clearly and have the evidence to prove it happened. September 6th of 2024. A conversation was had about masturbation in the vent channel, and me and others were participants in this conversation, which I'm aware I shouldn't have been partaking in either, but someone who also was a participant was Shayy. And what's worse is that there was proof that 2 minors saw these messages and were present looking. Both of them were 17. Okay, I have to ask, how the fuck was this allowed, and why the fuck did nobody stop this conversation? This shit should have never been normalized. I'm mistaken with myself for not putting a stop to it. I had a feeling it was wrong, but went along with it because everyone else seemed fine with it, especially the server owner and main figure Shayy. Ultimately, I understand that everyone has since completely halted the amount of sexual conversations taking place. Interested, it's a shame that it took everyone to turn 18 for it to happen. Oh my fucking god. Actual little fucking grooming channel. Actual grooming channel. In the fucking Discord. And no one else? Where's my fucking thing? Oh, fucking I hate all of these fucking retards so fucking much. Retards. What was the most recent example of Shay's behavior? Alright, we're on to the interaction that actually sparked my need. My need for Sneed to talk about Shay's behavior to other people. Shitting so hard right now. You're telling me. You're fucking telling me I'm reading a fucking rape novel. I meant which person is better? I think by default you'd have to go with Tiger. Like I said, Tiger hasn't actually preyed upon anyone yet. Between May 7th and May 8th of 2025, this happened at night, so it carried from one day. Oh, by the way, Mr. _ Pat Venus, I do not own the game RV there yet. So, unfortunately, I do not own the friend slop. Anyways, this happened at night, so it carried from one day to the next in my time zone. You gotta account for time zones and shit. For everyone else's would have been just May 7th. I responded to Xander's usual hello bottoms in my iPhone message as so, for the obvious reason that I do not identify with the label bottom. I have never personally lived with the idea of being, I don't give a shit, mate. Who regularly got called, it's like they so badly wanted me to be someone I am not. Always made me feel uncomfortable. I tried my best to push against this when I could. Anyway, soon after I responded, Shayy teased that I was a bottom for whatever reason. This prompted me to tease them back about a tweet I had made on my private Twitter, so fantastic I have to make this unprivate to prove what happened. This is embarrassing to admit, and I shouldn't have had to admit this, but a big reason why I so quickly felt like I had to prove I wasn't. I am a top Mr. Han. Oh my fucking word, is because the idea of being it makes me afraid of being taken advantage of within the context of what the fuck? Raped individual. Just a raped individual. Back to the timeline of events. The time is 9:08 p.m. I put the screen cap to the DMs for Shayy to show them proof. Funny how this is the third time we're doing the proof bit. Because I trusted them, they responded shyly and teasingly with hey, :3, which is a signature for them when they're trying to imply something involving them. Instantly knew what they meant by this, but I hoped I was just making things up. I didn't want to assume Shayy wanted to give me a hickey. It made me revolt at the thoughts. It disgusted me. I don't want sexual interactions with Shayy. Why would they say that? Maybe I'm just overthinking it. So I just took it as a joke. I teased them. I called them a slur that we all reclaimed teasingly on top of this. What's the slur? Which one? Which one? See, now this is the bit I'm curious about. Which slur did you use? I joked that they probably liked it, knowing them, because I had seen their reaction to being called that before. They seemingly responded seriously, worsening the feeling, but I kept it light and playful as much as I could. We spoke for a couple more messages before the conversation just dropped off at nearly 10 p.m. Shayy messages me again at midnight, responding to what I said hours prior, randomly to elaborate and share a photo of themselves alongside it. So the conversation reignites. I call them pretty. They respond positively using the blushing emoji they use constantly. I send a patting gif we regularly exchange for platonic nice reasons. This is something I usually did with emojis, but we did it with gifs. This was normal. Then Shayy responds, please. I send another patting gif and call them a sopping wet cat. This is... No. This is not fucking platonic. Nope. This is... You are directly reciprocating what is flirtatious banter. I would describe it as. Okay. At 39 past, 3 whole hours after send the screen cap, Shayy responds with, so when am I getting this though? I have to make this text big so I can get it through to everyone's heads what was actually said. Shayy, for whatever reason, continues to say this was a God-eye situation. It wasn't, it never was, and I don't know why they continue to make it out like it was. If you check the videos that should have been posted the other night, you can see for yourself that the attachment links to the Hickey tweet. If they weren't posted, I will make sure they are actually posted this time like I wanted originally. I'm saying this now so I don't forget about it later, but Shayy has actively lied about this situation to people before making any of the accountability posts. They were callous in how they were talked about, like it was clownable. Luckily, the person they was sent to was blah, blah, blah. The most recent accountability post also lied about it too. Why incapable of speaking the truth? To directly put, it was pretty explicitly written as God, I need this. Was it really now? I don't know. It seems like you were expecting me to give you a Hickey funny joke. You got there. I laughed so hard on this, and it seems more like a demand. Fucking I was saying, my fucking word, he doubled down. Okay. Please tell me we're nearly at the end. Please. 10 out of 26! Don't pull this shit with anyone again who you know is our race. Don't pull the demanding sexual acts joke with anyone. It's creepy and weird. It borders on sexual harassment. I chalked it up to an autism slip-up. How did I find out other people were doing this? Oh my god, this again? This again? Alright, before my birthday, I had begun to discuss my feelings of Shayy exhibiting weird behavior. This was because someone I was talking to in a voice call vaguely brought something up relating to how Shay's behavior reflected on trusted chat's vulgarity and sexual nature. It woke me up completely, and a place for me to talk about everything was made for me. I finally told a set small group of people my exact 2 main experiences with Shayy up to that point. In the early hours of the 9th of August 2025, I told them everything, sobbing as I did it. Years of anxiety, I couldn't pinpoint the reason for finally connecting together to form what it is now. Why was I so nervous and antsy whenever I got a DM from Shayy? I just thought I was being completely parasocial, but no, subconsciously I had been pushing down discomfort from both the 2 big interactions that bothered me and the smaller, more subtle ones that came in between. One of the people contained in this group had also been personally affected by Shay's sexual intimate nature, Anon7. We both exchanged our stories to each other and wondered if anyone had been through similar, praying that nobody had. Oh my god, like, you could have done with less than half the text. Alright. There are things that transpired because of this. I will touch on them later and chronologically. As a result of me being so behind the scenes, slowly learning to trust other people and putting their trust in me, we all started to notice a very prevalent pattern. We were being playfully flirted with, advances made on our sexual acts exchange, which were mostly instigated by Shayy. Some were young, but of age when it happened. The majority of us are feminine, often AFAB. Some of us are vulnerable and not appropriate to be initiating flirtatious or sexual conversation acts with, again, I am RAs. I was unavailable. Eventually, I had decided I needed to take action. The first confrontation on August 22nd of 2025, I sent my very first and what I intended to be my last message to Shayy. Right, I'm not going to elaborate any further on why me or what happened, blah, blah, blah. I have this trauma, I've already said enough. Okay. After I sent this message, I blocked Shayy like I had warned them. You should have kept this fucking guy blocked. At the time, I simply did not want to deal with the stress, blah, blah, blah. August 27th, 2025, I unblocked a message to express my distaste with the fact the profile picture they were using was a complete redraw of my Halloween witch art, which I had personally made for them at my request, the same art from October 2024. Now I have my own feelings about the communication between me and Shayy, relating to permission being given to literally redraw my art almost exactly, but it's not something you should care about particularly. I'm just outlining the reason communication started up again. Shayy apologized, so it's whatever. After this short conversation, Shayy asked if we could talk. I told him I didn't want to. Shayy guilted me over the fact I had sent my message and blocked them, telling me about how awful it was for them, how they had a difficult day, how it was late at night, how I should have given them the basic decency to let... Yeah, okay, no. In fairness, this is cope from Shayy. This is just fucking... This is gay, guilt-trippy nonsense that you should have never paid attention to. I felt so guilty. Oh, but you pushed through and defended yourself. Fine. They responded and used the fact I knew about their trauma against me. It made me feel like I was wrong for doing any of this, despite the fact I had every right to. I had to do what I did for myself and my own trauma. To move on and heal is what I needed. I need healing. And to talk to Shayy and be exposed to the full brunt of their reaction was going to send me over the edge. One of our comforts had to be sacrificed. I had sacrificed mine to Shayy too many times. It had to be done. I told Shayy they needed to be careful and to stop this behavior. At this very time, I was still under the impression that it was just me and the other person, maybe at most a third person. I'm unsure about that one. So I was trying to warn them in case it ever did become more people. Oh, yeah, a lot more fucking people. Shayy was defensive, saying we had been friends for years. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Exhibited this behavior with more people. Yeah, Shay's a bit of a fucking whore. Oh, my fucking word. Alright. This is just rubbish, isn't it? Okay. First accountability post on the 14th of September 2025. An accountability post was sent in the trusted chat that vaguely talked about how Shay's had a handful of interactions with friends that made them uncomfortable, that were sexual in nature. This post talked about intent more than once, spoke about how it made them feel, and I will do better. I will do better, I promise. The second confrontation. Motherfucker. You go out of your way to make him flirt and make sexual comments at me and other people's expense. Intent doesn't matter when you know I am our race and I'm available when you... This is a cope, I don't give a shit. I trusted Shayy. They did this over years. Alright, what made me want the truth out? I had pent up... I don't give a shit. Second accountability post. Oh my fucking god. Alright. Conclusion, finally. I hope this document has finally shown you what type of person Shayy is. Not that much different from the other people. Now you can make your own decision off all the facts. That's over 13,000 words of this abysmal... You're not wrong. This is fucking abysmal dog shit. Fuck this document. Disclaimer, please take it from me that if you are young, vulnerable, and or especially if you are under 18, to be careful online. I cannot stop you, but I strongly urge you to not contact popular internet personalities or celebrities. Yep, just know that you don't need to get close to anyone on the internet. Just have fun on the fucking internet. You don't need to get close to anyone. Just treat it like a fishbowl, you know? Just fucking keep your distance. Have fun. You don't need to get into this fucking shit. Alright, please make sure to read any other statements made by people affected. Please be kind from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I'm pretty sure there's a link, isn't it? Can I not click that by any means at all? It's not a link, okay. But there are screen caps, which I should have probably opened in another tab to see, right? Alright. No problem, I'm glad you really liked it. Happy birthday, thank you, Shayy. Hug. What? He had to censor hug? Gotta put the minors do not interact in the bio now, Lamau. Head pat emote. You had to blur the head pat emote? This is you okay, you made this a lot more difficult on yourself. Blah blah blah, venting towards him. Oh no. What the fuck is this? I need to be fucking careful with this. Please do not tell me you have shit in here that I cannot show. There's a ton of fucking screen caps here, man. Jesus. Right, it's probably better for me just to look at the screen caps. Why the fuck did I read the actual document? Why the fuck did I read the actual document? I probably could have just read this. So you say, goddamn, you have dumpy. Save some for the rest of us. You can't handle all that genderful dumpy for yourself. That is a sentence I just typed. Are you saying you want to have a fat ass? Actually, that implies I don't have a fat ass already. Proof. Something ass. Something ass proving he is a freaking trusted today. Trusted archive. Known arrow person. Something ass has been in several relationships before and is currently in a relationship with someone who is validating of and unexpecting of things I cannot provide instead because I am our race. Congrats, ass. The misadventures of ass. Hi, ass. Ass in the real. Ass in the real. Do not call me ass. Please do not call me ass. Anyway, ass moment. Alright, don't care. Don't care. What the fuck? I really appreciate that you take the time. Blah, 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 trauma dumps. So this is redacted. Two screen caps. So that says nothing. This is the hair comment. So you say, oh hell yeah, that gives you ideas. The flute. That reminds me I should probably cut my hair shorter. Your hair looks so amazing. It's up to you, of course. I'm just a big fan of... I'm not reading that. That's very base. This is this fucking guy, man. This fucking guy is a fucking trans chaser through and through. 6 screen caps. Deleted message. Hello, bottoms on my iPhone, and yourself. Freaky, turning int, that ain't happening. Be pretty uncomfortable if I try to be like in the bottom over the other. So. Fighting the brainworms not to say hi faggy waggy in response to your silly ass. This is fucking garbage. 90% of this is just flirting. Alright, this is a big one. Maybe this will have fucking something good that we can see. Alright, hello, I'm sorry that what I'm about to say is really out of the blue. I wish I could feel comfortable enough to have a real discussion about how I'm feeling right now. To be honest, I don't think I can do that. I'm genuinely so sorry, it hurts me a lot to do this, and I know it will hurt you. For a while, and especially more recently, I've been coming to terms with a lot of personal feelings regarding sexual or intimate situations. I've experienced a lot of misgivings when it comes to these things in my life. Blah, 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 blah. I don't feel comfortable having an open conversation like this, but I already said you can do this to avoid in the future. I don't want you to feel like you cannot grow and become a better person from this, but I believe you can. I also understand that you like to play or platonically flirt with your friends, but consider what you were saying and how extreme it is before you say it, especially when that friend of yours has told you that they are ROAs. I don't expect... Right, Arrow Ace kind of goes out the fucking window when every single fucking time you have a conversation like this shit, it's always reciprocated with fucking full enthusiasm. Right. I don't remember, it's like, yeah. I'm going to be direct about what I'm planning to do to set my boundaries. I'm going to block you after sending this message, or whatever. Alright, you're blocked. Yeah, this is cringe. Cringe. Oh, fuck off. This is the same screenshot. This is shit about the art. Ooh. Alright, so this is to everyone in the private Discord channel. I just wanted to talk with you guys about and be open on taking accountability. I've had a handful of interactions with closer friends of mine in the past. I have a lot of feeling, especially conversations with sexual jokes and conversations that were sexual in nature. Additionally, during time at in-person events like Games Done Quick, I would occasionally misread social cues and engage in physical activity, stuff like cuddling, nothing explicit beyond that. Really now? Aspen's testimony doesn't reflect this. Doesn't reflect this at all. So we might have caught Shayy out on a lie. There we go, we just put that in there because everything else is fucking useless. The several concept, blah blah blah, over the past few weeks I will do better, I promise. Alright. Alright, gay shit. Thank you for... I hate this shit, man! Trying to emphasize it through Discord with this type of fucking text. This reads like a fucking fanfiction, bro. I can't fucking do this shit, man. And that's all of the screen caps. The only thing that seems to matter from this testimony, despite how long it was, is this. Not bearing in mind other people's... what would you say? I guess it's boundaries and or... I guess issues counts as well. Alright, collection of patterns. Alright, I need to be careful with this one because I don't trust this fucking document. Okay. What the fuck? Alright. This is a little shorter. All the times they've called me a good boy. Every check and a bump that were, or bump that were singular repeated words or phrases. Every good morning message. Instances of them making things unnecessarily inappropriate. Fine. Sorry. Almost every single fucking time this guy starts acting inappropriate with you, you start fucking reciprocating. No, I don't give a shit, man. That's on both of you. You're both fucking disgustingly gay and cringe. All instances of flirty messages. Every time they mention how they wanted to or were going to hug me or meet up. Every example of clinginess and or neediness. First mention of name ass. The sort of support I would give Shayy. Shayy acknowledging I'm not a sexual person. This could be the only important one here. That's like valid. I just hate all of these fucking people. Shayy trying to get me to tell them about things that relate. So, I guess you could say that's prying. Miscellaneous. Ah. Message sent to Shayy. Alright, Shay's second accountability post. So this is the accountability post. This is quite a cop-out, eh? I'm also currently searching for a therapist. Whatever. So, seen as your wraith. How long is Anon 3? 2 out of 11, a lot shorter. Alright. Come on, Anon 3, hit me with something good, or I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Motherfucker. Ah. This is not funny, Azosis. It's not fucking funny. We're looking at the doc. I thought there was some archaeology stuff. Now reading old Discord messages for 2 hours. I'm going to need a rapist after going through all the 300 pages. No, 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 no. Look at this. We have a gem. Apologies to British people. We have an apology. But no, okay. I had no idea that Imgur was blocked in the UK until I was nearly done with this. Whatever. I am a former moderator and friend of Shayy. I've been close friends with him since 2021. Okay. Jesus Christ. That's kind of on you, isn't it? I was going as far as watching their streams at school and showing their videos to people in my classes. I would say I was a fangirl of sorts. It's important to remember at this point until April 2021, I was just another 17-year-old who liked Undertale and liked Shay's content. I was not interested. I was not modded. So until April 2021, another 17-year-old. Huh. I was one of the only artists in the community at this point in time and ended up being the first person to have a pin on the art channel. Blah, blah, blah. It's frequently given praise, blah, blah, blah. Shayy would personally go into my DMs and compliment my art. It made me feel like I've been seen after years of never being recognized, even if it was something stupid I made. I need to find out, are these links I can click? Right, I am not... Like, okay, like the document said, I am not able to access it. Even if it was for something stupid I made. Alright, behavior towards a 17-year-old fan. I only turned 18 on April 2nd of 2021. I was added to Trusted on April 6th, 2021. I was modded April 13th, 11 days after my birthday, a week after you were added to the Trusted. Shayy first DM'd me on December 27th, 2020. However, it wasn't until February 2021 we actually began to be closer and talk regularly. Both of us would be in general VC for hours a day. Outside of the public VC, Shayy would often DM me out of the blue. These DMs ranged from random memes to ranting about stupid people on Twitter, but for some reason, they often had something to do with sexual topics. Yep, no, yep. You got him. Shay's conversations that led into sexual topics often were sparked by something completely innocent, such as March 26th. They didn't even do me about sussy hypnosis. What the fuck is this? And there you go. Yeah, no, you got him. Inappropriate behavior towards a minor. Did you just type cup of tea? Oh my god. Right. Shayy has a thing with hair. Ah. Right. So Anon 6 was only 19, Shayy was 21. Despite them both giving me a short spiel about how underage drinking is bad, they did not kick me from the call or take the situation seriously. They did nothing about it, more than likely due to an impaired judgment. Shayy did nothing when Anon 6 joined VC already drunk, and that they did nothing when a 17-year-old fan joined VC and immediately began drinking as well. Continue. Okay, so we have something weird here. So, inappropriate sexual minor. Shayy this. So, and then weird Discord drunk drinking calls. Alright, this is fucking weird. Yeah, no, this is just everyone irresponsible and retarded. Good enough for me. Alright. Okay. This also has to do with the fact that you are also in some shape or form mentally raped. Brain rot, Ozosis. This is fucking brain rot. Anyone who writes a document that's supposed to be taken seriously and they type shit like this, like, now believe it or not, like it's a fucking, like it's a really bad line up to a joke or a setup to a joke. I want to I can't fucking stand any of these people, man. I am in no contact with Shayy. Right. Especially considering 4 other people that Shayy modded in 2021 were all under 18. A 17-year-old, 2 16-year-olds, and a 15-year-old. What the fuck? And no one else... Man. No one else mentioned this? Oh, what the fuck? I don't think you can actually say that Anonymous 1 was someone that Shayy had groomed. I don't actually think you can say that. Maybe? Hold on. No, you can't. Shayy behaved properly while I was underage, as far as I'm aware. Oh, but who fucking knows? Who fucking knows? Actually, I don't trust your fucking judgment on anything. Who fucking knows? If I can take this... Oh, my... Fuck, I hate all of these people. Alright, so this one... Alright. Similar sentiment was shared during 2023, modding of Anonymous. So you can't actually say this unless I'm missing something here. Alright. For many reasons, but at this point it's unavoidable when I was everything. Motherfucker. So, yep, I was right. You are one of the raped. Anyways, what's this? You don't want to fucking know, Bones. You don't want to fucking know. I've been sitting here reading this for 1 hour 20, and I've already read it for like about another 1 hour 20 in the previous stream. This is something to do with a YouTuber called Shayy. There's this massive 260 plus page document that's came out about fucking nearly, what was that, nearly 20 victims or something like that? And apparently Shayy is like some sort of fucking serial whore, sexual assaulter, groomer, fucking, I don't know. This is just you recognizing the pattern. This is just you recognizing the pattern. Once again, Shayy is a fucking chaser. Shay's a chaser. This was back with Star. Yeah, this is all interlinked. Despite that, she and Shayy continued dating for about another month. And they actually got back together after that as well, if I remember correctly. Hmm. Alright. This one's big. This one could be fucking big. The mod that was a groomer. In the early hours of February 14th, 2022, Shayy, Uber, and some friends and myself all played Calamity into the night, completely unaware that at the time Willie would be notified that Uber was using his status as a mod in Shay's community as leverage over a 15-year-old grooming them. Fucking hell, man. The screenshots I was sent in the next day were appalling. It was miserable in every sense of the word. Someone I thought was going to be my friend. Alright, so what did Shayy do after this? The very victim of Ubers would make a separate offshoot server. Once the server was made, I really slowed down talking in Shay's community, almost exclusively talking in there. Right, hold on. The screenshots and images of right. Very hastily. Shayy completely shut down after this, going completely MIA, save for frequent venting. Okay. Right. So that's really about it. It's like, I don't know. So Uber, one of Shayy's mods, groomer. What does that have to do with Shayy? Funnily enough, this doesn't have anything to do with him. He didn't act in a way that, what would you say, like protected the mod or that impeded people from finding out what happened between the mod and the victim. So it's like, whatever. Alright. Attend the first ever Games Done Quick event in June 2020. I roomed with Shayy, Star, and Pleb, a mutual friend, and only 2 things happened. Alright, what fucking happened? We agreed that we would be staying in a room with 2 queen beds, Shayy and Star sharing one, Pleb and I sharing the other. Shayy changed these arrangements right before buying the room. He didn't say anything about it until after they bought the room. Instead of having 2 beds, they bought a room with a single king-size bed for them, and Star saying Pleb and I could share the pull-out couch. This fucking sucked. You got room trolled, bitch. Don't trust people on the fucking internet. Okay. Oh my fucking god. Judge effectively has a magnifying glass. Yeah, fucking Judge Noir, bro. Fucking hell. If you need a palate cleanser, you can always read one of the episode scripts. This is so much, bro. You were fucking telling me. I might need one of those palate cleansers really soon. This doc making me so depressed, even the prophecy I saw is getting depressed too. This fucking thing. Like, why didn't you lead with this? This is a fucking kill shot. You could have just typed that sentence out and that's it. That would be it. Motherfucker. I don't need to see your fucking pirate software MS Paint diagram, bro. You fucking retard. Right then, we're back. Just got a little bit of news. Ah, Christ almighty, man. Ah, this is getting difficult, man. This is getting difficult. Ah, what? Wait a minute. You know what confuses me? In despite of seeing this incident back in 2022, in despite of this incident, you went to another event with this guy? Fucking hell. What do you even make of this, man? What do you even make of this? You got cuddle raped. Ah, cuddle, spoon, raped, and EQ 25. There is nothing to make off of here. At the very least, at least what you can say about this is that this person at least fucking blew up. They blew up. And they left. But it's like, what the hell? Alright, final thoughts. Writing this dog has been incredibly taxing, both physically and mentally. Especially as I have dealt with various medical problems during the initial ride, blah blah blah. Yeah, well, you got him here at least. You got him here at least. Ah. Nope, a lot of these incidents happened quite recently. Some as recent as like fucking a month ago or something like that. Ah, I'm just bewildered beyond belief. So, what about you? I'm just defeated. I'm defeated, Azosis. I'm defeated. A lot of things are gonna go over my head. Ah. H. I assume you meant to type hi. I'm a writer for Calamity that used to work with Shayy on various projects involving it. I also moderated the Discord and Twitch chat. Before all this happened, as my contribution to all of this, I was gonna be specifically fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Just one page, one screenshot? Alright, this one's just very short. I think this one can be summed up as... Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Got room trolled as well. Bitch. Oh, this one's a page short as well. I like these testimonies. Nice and short. Ah. Am I reading this wrong, or? In winter of 2023, I had gotten a message from my fiance about how Shayy had DM'd it. It? Is this just one of those non-binary type things? Asking about blah blah blah, if it was okay to have permission from Star to do so because she is, so they can have an outlet. Ah, pressured Mai into having... Oh my god. I found out only after telling me this fact. I feel betrayed and angry. That's all you're gonna get. That's all you're gonna get. Unlucky. Oh, nice, another short one, thank you. Ah, all right. Can we keep getting short ones like these? I like these short ones. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay, I gotta be careful here. All right, nothing else that I can see, but you have made these public. All right, I think we should be safe. I think we should be safe. Yeah, yeah, when they use the fucking the Discord funny message effects. Yeah. Ah, okay. Right, hold on. This is actually quite funny, this. I will reiterate that these exchanges were fully consensual, but there is one particular aspect that I am finding increasingly uncomfortable, especially in retrospect, their attitude towards my gender and my body, especially during sex. For context, I am gender fluid and my pronouns have fluctuated over time, but my most preferred pronouns were they, them throughout the entire course of my friendship with Shayy. Once, while we were sexting, I mentioned top surgery offhandedly, saying I don't know if I'll ever commit to full, but before I do I need to be tip-fucked at least once. As the roleplay continued, they said, why would you ever get rid of these? They help you fulfill your purpose. I deflected and they pushed after blah, 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 blah. They joked about breaking my gender, which I took as a joke. As time went on, they started using feminine terms and she, her for me, despite my pronouns being at the time being they, he, and preferred mixed gender terms. At one point during a roleplay, they forced me to change my pronouns on Discord to she, her. My pronouns were they, he at the time, and rewarded me with a video clip of themselves. As the sexting continued, they made reference to myself. You're not allowed to get rid of them. I had to. It was all part of the scene and didn't want control. Oh my god. What am I reading? This is just a migraine. I might need a palate cleanser. I need to drink a big one. Where do I put my bleach? Bleach my eyes. Shayy is the gender man. Collect my pronouns. I imagine that he's got like a little fucking wand or something and he just fucking points at him and is like, I have now changed your pronouns. Oh. You got pronoun raped, bitch. Shayy is the gender man. What is this? This is just subsectors of transgender nonsense, but what the fuck? If I'm gonna be completely honest though, these messages out of context are fucking hilarious. Yeah, whatever, just fucking okay. Weird. Right. Keeps going. It keeps going. It keeps going. And it keeps going. And it keeps going. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. This is just, yeah, whatever you made this public. I don't give a shit. 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 Well, that's really about it. The points I have for Ray or Rye is you got pronoun raped bitch. Shayy is the gender man, and weird sexual. I spelled weird wrong, didn't I? Weird sexual comments. Fucks up roll play. There we go. Xander is short. Okay, nice. I like short testimonies. I would consider myself a victim. Okay, why? They never got physical with you, but why? Okay, why are you a victim? Why are you a victim? Damn, you must feel fucking special. That's it? Nothing else? Okay. Is a victim says that he was used for sexual gratification. Somehow. No screenshots to prove it. Whatever. Yellow. Yellow is shorts as well. 2 pages. Nice. Alright. So I won't bother. So you've been close for Shayy for 5 years. Half a decade. I've had at least 10 of my friends open up about this incident to me. This is not a testimony. This is not a fucking testimony. Not a testimony. Just a very long, cringe Discord DM. Alright, please be short, please be short, please be short. Alright, it is only 1 page long. Hold on, I need to check something. I'm very confused now. It's kind of like that, Boopy. It's kind of like that, yeah. There's not much to say about this, if I'm being completely honest. This is too vague. Alright, so. Too vague. Not enough to go off. Right. Alright, and on 4. This one's short as well. Nice. I'm so tired of this shit. Alright. Oh no. Alright. And tons of thirst posting. Alright, this one's only a middling length. 8 pages. Okay. This is screenshots. This is a testimony from Discord. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, tons of pictures. Got more and more flirting until you start responding. It got weirder and worse. Oh my fucking... So, what would you say? Unwanted photos. So we have to specify the clothes, fishing or attention, being annoying for. Oh my god. Alright, that's it. Alright, this one's even shorter than everything else. This might be the shortest one here. I like this. I like this a lot. This is only a paragraph. Flirted with me with DMs while in a monogamous. Straight down for noticeably long time. Give me massages. Creepy uncle-ass behavior. Alright then, funnily enough, this one's probably the strongest one we've had in a while. I would say... harassment at G... Shit. GDQ. Alright, cool. This one's 9 pages long, but it's mostly screenshots, so I think we'll be fine. Ah, come on. Come on, man. That's just redacted, blah, blah, blah. Going through a massive depressive episode. Okay, I kind of get the gist. Motherfucker. Okay. Shit. Felt used for... That's it. That's really about it. You treated you like four. There you go. There you go. Only 2 pages long. Nice. Okay, I'm a former friend and member of Shayy's staff. But you want to keep anonymous, blah, blah, blah. At a football server dedicated to fantasy football and watching each... what? Really? What? Started doing this December. Gotten permission from several people to share a lewd to their accounts. At least 3 people were sexted by Shayy while both parties were in football VC. Okay. Okay, this one is strong as well. Although there's no screenshots of this, which I'm very concerned about. So Shayy is just 4. No screenshots. Short one as well. I'm not a victim, nor was a close friend. I have, but you were still affected? Condescending to me? Is that it? Oh, shit. Later, I would discover Shayy was attempting to invite my partner to their house while their own was out, implying extremely heavily they wanted to have sex with them. I never even knew of this, and it brought me no small amount of disgust to know they were trying to have with my significant other behind my back, and from the testimony of others likely never intended to seek my consent for this. Oh, no. Shayy saw me as essentially subhuman. Don't worry, I see you as subhuman as well. Property owned. Okay. That's interesting. New term unlocked. If I can type it. Okay. Goes after people's partners. Is a home wrecker. Okay, so that's quite fucking scummy to do. 3 pages. I'm a former mod. You redacted your name for safety. You say for your own comfort, whatever. Oh no, spicy pics. Oh no. Is this in reference to like nudes? Is that what you're on about? No, you say cosplay. Why does it say? I chalk these up to feelings and I push them out. Trying to engage with me. No, asking. In the middle of a regular conversation about a phone I'd gotten. Another was replying to and complimenting from 3 whole months prior. Spicy pic. Okay. Right. Views. Just overall sexual deviant. Alright, last one, and then I'm done, and then we can have some palate cleansers. Ah, oh, thank God it's short. Alright. Oh my fucking God. About 8 months after, right after, Shay's tone shifted and got really flirty fast. Okay. That's very concerning. Shay was a pattern of behavior of jumping people when they turn 18. Okay, right. I've probably written that down somewhere else before, but I just wanted to get that down clearly. So, Shay being a creep. After this, we went to a big group dinner. My partner was so anxious over that what happened to the point we had to go to the bathroom and have a panic attack. They didn't tell me this. Also, the topic of age came. I can't believe people your age are old enough to be propositioning me. What the fuck? Oh my fucking God. If that's true, man, I don't even know, like, sexual, I think that's minimum harassment. I think you could argue for more, but I can't even spell anymore. Sexual harassment, being disgusting to an 18-year-old at a events quick event, forced and to anon or forced feel right. Please tell me that's everything. You know what? Did I spell it like that? No, I didn't. I spelled it right. Fuck you. I probably didn't spell harassment right, but I'm too tired to give a shit, man. You know what? I think we're done. We're done. The gender neutral erection. The gender man's erection. Ah, well, that's really about it. Hello, Toast. Toast. Toast, we're finished. We're done. We're gonna have a few palate cleansers and then I'm going to go away. I need some palate cleansers. Holy shit. Thank God that the anonymous recounts are very short. Some of them are not even a page long. But these were just a fucking slog to get through. Some of them don't really matter too much. This right here, depending on what happened precisely in that room, in that event, that should be like... That should be a fucking... That probably should be a police report. This one's very short. Alright, so Shayy is just... Yeah, he does this a lot. Groping without consent, so that's assault. Other shit I don't give a swag about. Shayy's a retard. This one's a big one as well. Minors in a private Discord channel where explicit content was present, or discussions of as well. Potentially lying. Not bearing in mind other people's. Anon is a retard. Who fucking knows if Shayy behaved when it comes to Anon 1 when they were underage? I don't trust your testimony. Inappropriate sexual messages toward a minor they knew of the age. Weird underage drinking calls. This one is quite fucked as well. This is a kill shot as well. Shayy was naked in the presence of a minor. Got room trolled, bitch. Got e-cucked. Just chaser shit. Got pronoun. This one is probably the funniest one. You got pronoun raped. Is a victim. Says that he was used for sexual gratification. No screenshots. It's not really a testimony. It's too vague. Tons of thirst posting. Even more trans shit. Sexual harassment. GDQ. Yep. Felt used for e-sex. Shayy is a fucking whore. No screenshots. Shayy goes after other people's partners with no considerations or prior discussions. Possible overall sexual deviant. Has a pattern of behavior jumping people when they turn 18. Shayy is a creep. Again, sexual harassment, being disgusting to an 18-year-old. Forced Anon. This one. To feel up their erection. Ah. It's not so coolio today. Not so coolio. I kind of just gave up after an hour. I kind of just gave up. I just can't be bothered to like read out loud everything here. Thank God these things were short. These were the biggest ones right here. But thank God these were short. So this is basically everything that I've got. But yeah, no. In conclusion. No, I didn't. I need to get a haircut, funnily enough. I think this is one of the few times that you've seen me without headphones. The only reason why I took it off is because, well, we're not really watching a video now, are we? But we are going to have some palate cleansers because holy hell do I need them. God knows I need them. But anyways, in conclusion. Fuck Shayy. I can confidently say that if all of these testimonies and all of these reports and all of these screenshots are to be believed, fuck Shayy. Fuck Shayy. That guy needs to just get off the fucking internet forever. Cannot be trusted. Cannot be trusted with a fan base. Cannot be trusted to talk with people online. Cannot be trusted in person neither. Deviant. Through and through. Fact check status true, Boofy. Ah. Right. Anyone got some palate cleansers? I can spare another 20 minutes for some palate cleansers. Ah. And then this document right here was just such a massive waste of time. I really love your perspective about this, Toast. I really love your perspective about this. I wonder... Wait, what? What did I see? Hold on. Ah, never mind. I don't fucking care anymore. Went from, oh my god, it's Shayy to, oh god, it's Shayy! Oh my. Right. Has anyone made a good video about this yet? Has anyone made a good video? No. God, give me some good palette cleansers. This video is shit, by the way, and that video is probably shit as well. These are not palette cleansers. This is just goon posting. More goon posting. Shit about Shayy. All of these videos are terrible. Pirate Software, how not to make a game. He's still getting shit on? Ah, well, no, this video, in fairness, was made 3 months ago. It was made 3 months ago. This guy's videos are dog shit, by the way, don't watch him. Oh, some ordinary gamers. Ah, we're not gonna get any peek. We're not gonna get any peek in the homepage. You finally added blenders to the story of Ralsei Blender Simulator? Based. Add a route where Shayy can be blended too. Oh my god. I know a good palette cleanser. We're gonna go back to one of the classics.
Pump it up, kitty.
Right.
Pump it up, kitty cat. Where you at? There you go. Put 2 paws on the floor, 2 in the air, and then just go. Kitty go, kitty go, kitty go. And just ride, kitty ride, kitty ride, kitty roll. Pump it up, kitty.
Nice. Go, Bobber, go. Go, Bobber, go. Go, Bobber, go. Oh, you got some scripts? Sure, why not? Hit me, Bones. Hit me with them. I need to see some palette cleansers. Never have I ever wanted to die so fucking badly, man. Never. What a terrible, terrible fucking experience reading all of that shit. Go, Bobber, go. Go, Bobber, go. Go, Bobber, go. Ah. Trump most insane quotes out of context. I'm
In
curious.
Springfield, they're eating the dogs. The people that
This is a classic. They're eating the dogs.
came in, they're eating the cat.
Beautiful. 잘생기게 아름답게 찍어달라고.
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead.
In the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody, and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like incredible.
I would say happy birthday, Kamala. She's turning 60.
Happy birthday.
Did you get her some fries?
I think I'll get her some flowers.
Why not to beat her
Maybe
again?
I'll get her some fries. You're right, that might be. I'll give her some McDonald's. I'll get her a McDonald's hamburger.
Thank you.
They're remaking Indiana Jones without Harrison Ford. You can't do that. And now they're making Ghostbusters with only women. What's going on?
What's going on? That's a very applicable quote to the Shayy situation. What's going on? Oh my god. You tell me, man. You tell me. What's going on? What's going on? World's going nuts, man. World's going nuts. You sent it? I'll give you some free promo. Did you read your Snowgrave message yet? Yeah, no, I've seen it, Toast. I've seen it, Toast. You said a half a stack of Snowgraves. Don't worry, we're getting really, really close to December. We're getting really, really close. Oh, well, hope everyone's been doing okay. Yay. No, I'm fucking up the crop. I'm fucking it up. You're not even done? Hold on, I'll have a sneak peek then. You get the pilot. Ah, I see. The script is done. How did your meeting with the voice actors go? For everyone who's not aware, Bones is working on a little project. I'll read that in my own time, I think. I'll read that in my own time. I don't think I'll pull it up on stream. I won't pull it up, just in case. Hell yeah, now we're getting some good stuff. It's this next Saturday. Ah, okay. This is quite a fitting song. Because nothing of what I read there was that surprising, now that I think about it. Wait, hold on. I need to pause this. What do you mean by that, Toast? What do you mean in the Deltarune community it makes the most sense to have pedos? What do you mean? What do you mean? You make it sound like it's some sort of like circle of life type thing. Alright, let's see if we can't get some more peek. God knows I need him. God knows. Story of Undertale, quite good. I don't want to see that shit. Pickled Pepsi, quite good. The LPS, the JFK assassination. The Kabi Lame robot, the supervillain intro was quite good. The Brony video, keyboard cats. Look at how talented he is, man. Look at how talented he is. Like, out of all the communities, I feel like Deltarune is the most likely to have pedisms. Ah, okay. I mean, the thing is, it's just any community where it's identifiable, that there's like a ton of children in there, you're gonna see pedos. That's why there's pedos like in the fucking, there's Roblox pedos, there's VR chat pedos. There's obviously Undertale and Deltarune pedos. There was Five Nights at Freddy's pedos, man. There's Gacha Life pedos. Watch Seth Zintek's reviews. He's a very funny African Israeli warlord. Hey guys, Seth here. Seth. I spelled that wrong, but you know. What have you got for me, Seth? What have you got for me?
Hey, people.
Hey, people. Endless Space, Space Station, Star Sector. You got anything that I recognize? Balloons.
I live in the middle of nowhere, on unpronounceable street on the first floor. There's only one floor. My name is Seth Zintek. I'm 27 years old. I believe in taking care of myself in a balanced diet and a rigorous exercise routine. In the morning, if my hands aren't shaking, I'll take 360 milligrams of extended release amphetamine while doing my daily jelq session.
Oh yeah, this guy knows. He knew even back in the day. This guy knows.
Do 1,000 now, after I start to feel heart palpitations.
Is this like his version of like the American Psycho, like introduction? I think it is.
I go to the vitamin closet for multivitamins. I take 2 gummy dinosaurs, then a gummy fruit pastel, and a single magic bean. Then I chug down 2-gram paracetamol to slow the approaching migraine while I prepare the rest of my routine. I always...
Damn, bro, it's tweaking. But hey, you know, it's like, that just goes to show that his routine's working. That's him getting stronger. Discover Incorporated has no gooners? I don't know what that is. Toast, I'll make sure not to engage with the Discover Incorporated community then. I like this intro.
Use a painkiller with little or no risk of stomach ulceration because stomach ulcers are incredibly painful and make you die. Then 2 tabs of zinc, then omega-3, followed by a final megadose of vitamin D3.
A megadose.
There's an idea of a Seth Zintek.
There we go.
Some kind of abstraction.
There we go.
But there is no real me, only an entity. Something illusory, and though I can hide my cold gaze, and you can shake my hand and feel flesh gripping yours, and maybe you can even sense our lifestyles are probably comparable.
Probably.
I simply am not there. Hey people, Seth here. Hello, my little...
There we go. There we go. Now we have the proper introduction. There he is, the African Israeli warlord.
Dart monkeys, it's been a while. Apologies, I had to take a short break from the hustle, because if you only made 2 videos in 6 months, something's not right. And while ADHD medication is very useful to satisfy expectation
you hear
and
the
fit into the
balloons music.
psychopathic mold of society,
He's playing balloons.
ceramic, LGBT, each with their own properties, strengths, and weaknesses. They also come in sizes, regular and blimp, also known as Moabs, BFBs, Zongs, and Bads. These initially serve as boss encounters, which, following the Dark Souls...
Those were very nice, the jokes that he made with the little, with the, acronyms. Very nice, very funny.
Zongs, and Bads, these initially serve as boss encounters, which, following the Dark Souls Miyazaki...
Right. Thank you, Seth. Thank you, hey, it's Seth here. I have been cured. I have been cured. Discover Incorporated is a group that created Discover Subterranean Research Base and DARF, Discover Aquatic Research Facility, and they also got a Discord. The music is peak. Should I search it up? Discover Incorporated.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Discover Aspire 2025.
Okay, I thought it was going to be a lot cooler than this. This is just Roblox. Alright, Aquatic Research Facility, OST, final moments. It's actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad at all. Alright, you know what? Despite it being a Roblox thing, I'll give him that. This song, at least this one, is actually not that bad. It's pretty good. It's got a nice, kind of like funky jam to it. Nah, it's actually pretty good. Final moments. I approve of that. More Seth Tex. Or Morth Seth Zine Tax. Sorry, I got the name wrong. Right then, I think we'll leave it there. I think the stream's been going on for long enough already. And just as a little... Hold on, actually no, I need to search this up just to make sure. So... How many streams have I done? How many is on my playlist? 99. Alright. Tomorrow is my 100th stream. Tomorrow night will be my 100th stream. We're going to have a little bit of fun. I'm going to play some olds. I'm going to play some games that I played at the beginning of the stream. Probably going to try and make it a little longer than usual as a sort of like celebratory thing. 100 stream count special? Yeah. 100 stream anniversary or stream anniversary or whatever the fuck. And most of them have been done in a row. Yeah, most of them have been done consecutively every night. So yeah. Probably going to be a special stream, going to play some games, going to do some Co0lio Reactios, going to have a little bit of everything. This is not the 100th stream, this is the 99th stream. This is the 99th one. Tomorrow night will be the 100th one. And after I'm done with the 100th stream, I'm going to take about a week break. Well, it's not really a week. I do plan on coming back next Sunday. But yeah. No. This stream counts as the 99th. When you schedule a stream, it starts counting immediately, if I'm not mistaken. So tomorrow night should be stream 100. I know there's 3 of the vintage ones and whatnot, but they don't really count. And plus, if it's 100 due to this, then that would make a little bit more sense. But yeah, after that I'm going to take a week break and then I'll return on the following Sunday. Or it's nearly a week, but it's not quite. And then we'll continue from there. But I think tomorrow night is going to be fun. I'm going to try and make it a little bit longer than I usually go. Maybe, at least I'll try and make it a little bit over 3 hours. I'm going to play a lot of games, have a little bit of a nostalgic type of trip down memory lane. Proper Co0lio Reactios, not this fucking document shit that we did tonight. And we'll have fun. I'll try and make it a fun one before I go on break. But yeah, just wanted to let everyone know since it was approaching that time. But now, at least for now, it's time for the normal obligatory outro. Thank you so much to everyone for watching, whether it's for a short while or a long while, it doesn't really matter to me, since I'm just streaming for fun, and it's all appreciated the same anyway. Take care, good luck on all of your endeavors, and don't forget to have fun. Remember, that's the most important thing, okay? Alright then, I'll see you tomorrow night for the 100th stream special. Right. Goodbye, bye-bye, take care, and good night, everyone. Bye-bye. I should be streaming tomorrow night for the special. Right. See ya.